Hey ladies and gentlemen, how you guys been doing? It's your boys in here and welcome back to Pokemon Prism Part 2. I want to say thank you very much to all the people that left comment on the previous episode. It definitely did gone past my original expectations. I was predicting about 13 maybe maximum comments left on it, but we definitely gone past that mark, and I want to thank everyone. Really means a lot. I actually want to say that I really want this support to keep on going because it's something that people tend to have original expectations. You know, thing is, it's healthy to have expectations. It's healthy to have goals in life. You know, it motivates you, and it's really good to know that there are people out there that give a crap about something, and you know, just straight on direct talk with everyone right now. You know. So they take that second and they talk about anything they want. You know, the comments doesn't have to be specific about, you can say whatever you want really. If you got a question about anything, you can even leave it in the comment section. But I do like the comments that are directed towards the things that I do. I just want to let you guys know that by the time I'm making this, I'm not too sure on how actually, how good the performance went on Patreon. Again, my expectations are actually kind of high on it because as you guys are well aware if you read the description, I am no longer partnered. Oh, you see that? Route 69. Couldn't make a very good joke about that, but you know what? We're not gonna do that right now. There's some important things I want to discuss with everybody right now watching this video that are taking its time. They are taking your time out of your day. It's clear I have to mention this so you guys see the importance of Patreon. Basically, I'm no longer partnered with YouTube. This could change because I need my thumbnails back and I cannot use thumbnails right now, which is a bummer. But at the same time, it's not about thumbnails as much as it is, about bringing out the content that people enjoy, But thumbnails is kind of eye candy, and they can actually attract more people to come check your things out. But at the same time, they're not, all things mattered. So, but what is important is my Patreon campaign, and I'm gonna keep on continuing with this until we actually reach a certain mark, because Patreon is gonna be my main source of income regarding what I do on YouTube. If it was for me, I would rather see Patreon becoming my main source and never be a YouTuber partner ever again, because I know how ads work on here, and to be honest, I've been let down by YouTube's practices and seeing how many people actually spam ads. I cannot go against people using ad blocks because I am myself also a user of ad block. The original reason of why I use ad blocks is because of some very, some mature sites that I was basically visiting, and generally speaking, there's some sites, if you're watching something on the internet, basically they had ads everywhere. And YouTube was no exception. There are people that threw ads like every minute, and that was against the actual contract law, but they still did it. And I couldn't stand that. So I definitely understand where people are coming from to not bother with ads, but you have to also understand that that is their main source of income. And if anything, blocking all these paths, it's basically, it's critical for the content developer. Now, in my case, I'm just playing games. I'm just having fun, but at the same time, I want to make this more than just a simple hobby for me. And at the same time, I want to expand, and I want to sorry about my basic English complications here, but I really want to get far, with these things that I do. I'm always like that, I do some things, that I start some things, and then I motivate myself. And if I see people motivated as well, and they keep on surprising me, then I keep on getting motivated even that much further up there. And I want you guys to know that Patreon is important. So if you can share the site with everybody else that's watching this, or if you can even afford to pledge, there's some rewards as well. I believe there's actually a limited reward for the highest pledgers, but that's a pretty high pledge. Depending on your country, can you afford something like that? It's up to you, and it's completely your choice at the matter. At the end of the day, it's an optional thing. But I can only come directly to you by saying that I do have high expectations from Patreon, because they will open up new opportunities for me on what I can do and what I can even afford to do. Unless you want to get hurt. But that's basically what I wanted to. I was just reading there. You're not going to get in my way. So I guess we're gonna need to save this Bagon here. But again, as I mentioned, it's very important to become to know about the Patreon and why am I even talking about it so much as I am. Anyways, Toro, I think we're gonna need to go against this little guy. He's actually forced to attack us, which is unfortunate, but you know what, I am too scared. Toro got this. Toro got this, right? I think you have what it takes to beat this Pokemon down. Then again, I aren't. I just. Okay, can we take him out in the next turn? Yeah, that's actually kind of scary, to be honest. If we don't take him out in the next turn, I'm probably gonna need to. Okay, there's a berry. Wow, saved by the bell right there. You see that? That was close. I would have easily used a potion because that was being exact 5 HP damage, which would have actually taken us out. So we actually did. We made that Pokemon quite strong. Sadly enough, it was too late. We got some significant speed increase there. If you saw, that was +2 right there. It seems like this Pokemon could use some training. I will make it stronger by any means necessary. Right. You're so naff. Time to exit. That's enough for this old thought. Ciao. Ciao is such a weird way to end it. But you know, to each his own. Saw the whole thing. Wow, you sure put up a good fight. Did you tell him? His name was actually question marks, but I'm gonna call him douche. Yeah, douche. Because he's a douche. That's right, he is one giant douche. Douche, huh? That laboratory you battled with. I think it belongs to my brother. Actually, it doesn't belong to anyone. He's my friend, and he's my comrade basically. So you see, by saying belonging to somebody, you're already telling me that this is something that I keep on seeing in Pokemon games. Ownership basically. Belonging to somebody, like you saw how he left that Pokemon in the cave. Like, what kind of friend are you? Would you leave, like, honestly speaking right now, guys, if you're a good friend to somebody, would you leave them in a cave, stuck, alone, basically lost? Like, you're a terrible friend if you do that. You don't really care about them. You lack empathy, and generally speaking, you lack care. So, Xenon, thank you for saving my brother. Call me, I couldn't stop talking about how he used my my laboratory. Back before, his brother said, basically thinks of natures of owning things, and this guy is my laboratory. I'm pretty sure this laboratory can think about his own life, his own decisions, and he's nobody but his own. Basically, you two have no chains, and if you two, these two guys are really controlling, and you got no chains over this fellow, my friend. This guy is my friend, and he's gonna become that much more. It records all the Pokemon you've seen. Yeah, we basically had a Pokedex there. So these are basic situations. These are people's nature of control, and it comes down in life as well. It's just typical Pokemon game, and text is still written down by a person. At the end of the day, all these things can be related to a person's human behavior, but it's honestly at the same time, you don't normally say mine, ownership of something. You don't really own anyone. You can own like an object, like an emotional being, but you don't own something that has its own heart and soul. Those things do know what is right and wrong. Anyways, we're gonna go with Pokeballs here. I believe I'm gonna go with 5 of them at least. Actually, we can go with about 5 more. I'm pretty sure that would be good. We're gonna go with 4 potions and 1 antidote. That's right. We don't have to bother just in case we get poisoned by something. And I believe there's gonna be a couple of areas that's gonna allow us to get some new Pokemons going. So I'm just gonna try to get a new Pokemon here. Hopefully we're gonna get something decent. I really hope there's gonna be decent Pokemon going. Paris, it's not too shabby. It's not that bad actually. I mean, it could have been much worse, honestly. Let's just go with this. I believe this Pokemon also gets Spore. So, please don't kill. Oh, okay, that was my bad. I thought that's not gonna kill, considering it was like less than half, but it seems there's a huge gap between what actually stands out as a middle range damage here, because as you guys saw, there was a lot going on, but it seems the HP, the lack of HP here really showcases. Actually, there's a new place that we haven't checked. The cave, right? I should definitely go back. But that's unfortunate. I really messed that one up. You know, messing is part of human behavior and human nature, and we learn from our mistakes. So from this point forward, I'm gonna start throwing Pokeballs before damaging them too greatly. Oh, that's a Zubat. That can be useful. I actually like the idea of having Zubat because I'm weak to the likes of fighting right now. And you see the damage that we took right there on Zubat? This Leech Life is gonna make him survive with considerable amount, which means Scratch will not take him out. But if that wouldn't be the case, I think it would not be a good idea to be attacking him again, because it would probably come down to the same situation we were before. So let's see if Pokeball is gonna be enough. Yeah, you see. I should have definitely done this exact feign on the Paras back there, but I didn't. I play risky, and as you see, yeah, it didn't pay off. During the day, it gathers with others and hangs from the ceiling of the old building and caves. That is not all that interesting, to be honest, but we can call him Demone. I think that's a very cool name. Demone. Do we say like this? Demone. Demone? Yeah, you just go with this. Demone. Right, so we got Toro and Demone. These two are gonna need to become friends with each other, and you know, again, as I mentioned, you know, there's gonna be a new place, I believe. We can go here, but the thing is, there is no actual encounters once you fall from that place that we were at. There is no actual new encounters there, so we also cannot go back. So for that to happen, it's just not gonna happen. Was Capra City too cold for you? Was Capra City too cold for you? You in luck. It starts getting warmer from this route over. Yes, I know. It's pretty warm being close to you, girl. What is your name again? You got no name, okay. Yeah, okay. So that's how that one went. Okay, there's gonna be a lot of places we can get new Pokemon. I'm too anxious standing here. I'm afraid of falling off. Maybe if I crawl down, I would be safe. Honestly, it doesn't feel all that intimidating here, to be honest. You always talk to rocks when it comes down to it. Some rocks do have some Pokemon. I mean, some items attached to them. Spearow. Yeah, we got a Zubat. This could have gotten so much better, but you know, again, at the same time, it does have Pursuit. That could be useful. Let's see how much this does. Again, you see, I'm in a situation where I can Scratch again, but I have a feeling I will crit. Or I could switch out to Zubat and try to... well, actually, Zubat wouldn't be a good idea. This Spearow is actually quite a powerful Pokemon. If you guys don't know, like back in the day, Spearow used to be quite a hitter when compared to other Pokemon out there. So you don't fuck around with Spearow. To protect its territory, it flees around, curiously making high-pitched cries. I believe this is exactly what happened with Ash and, you know, the attack of Spearows, when he was actually, you know, making the sounds and all the Spearows came out of nowhere. It was like freaking Zelda and all those, you know, those chickens. If you attack one chicken, then out of nowhere, freaking army of chickens attack you. It's just freaking crazy. It reminds me of that moment. But we got a female Spearow. Majesty. We're gonna call it Majesty. Majesty. Majesty, right? It should be Majesty. Is that a female? I cannot even say, but you know what? Majesty. Majesty, yeah. I don't know if I'm actually even making right names here, but you know what? It sounds cool. Majesty, you know? Majesty. My bucks will grow up to be strong. I'm pretty sure, my friend, that's gonna be the case, but let's see how strong you are right now. Buck Catcher Gary wants to bell. Right, Buck Catcher Gary, let's see what you got. He's got Volbit. Toro should be able to handle you, without a doubt. I'm actually rather, you know, sometimes I feel like taking Let's Play a little bit serious. Sometimes I'm just goof off, you know, but right now it's pretty straightforward, so I cannot be overdoing it. and I'm just in that kind of mood at the same time. But I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying this game. Just knowing that the people are out there watching this right now, and there was about 51 likes in the previous video, so I really want to hit beyond that expectation. You see, because Let's Play Part 1 and last part are always the most viewed, but I want to make an exception. I want to be that Let's Player that can actually be heard about this, and basically I want you guys, if you're watching this, to leave a like if you enjoy it, of course. Either way, you know, it really means a lot. And I'm probably gonna need to watch out here. That did way too much. You know, basically it really means a lot. The continuous support motivates, and I can tell this for anybody out there that's got heart put into this. But you know, there's factors, and of course, you know, seeing the motivation go down, or the support going down, it's normal and expected. The more the Let's Play goes in, basically the part 1 and the last part are always the most viewed. It's not a phenomenon, it's always been like that. But at the same time, you know, I kind of want to like hit that, like that unpredictable stage, you know. Oh, we got a berry here. I also talk a lot, so I don't know about you guys, like if that bothers you, I can definitely like talk less. I got a thing about Let's Plays. I used to be I used to have insecurities about making a Let's Play because I didn't know what to talk about. But nowadays I'm like just carefree, and I just talk whatever comes boggling my mind. And there's a lot of things I want to say, but you know, I want to say basically right now that if that bothers you, you let me know. I'm gonna talk less. You know, I want to make you guys happy. Guys, girls, everybody that's watching this, of course, the people, the comrades, you know, the comrade that's watching this. Basically, and yeah, let me know what you think about that, because I do talk a lot. Actually, what the hell did this guy talk about? I really dislike celebrities. They used to get so much attention for so little effort. I mean, even the champion of Ryan League has his own TV show. You know what I don't get? That's nuts. There is nothing nuts about that. You're just a little bit jelly there. But honestly, you know, disliking something or hating something, you know, life is too short to be doing that. Like, just love things, you know. Think about yourself, what you want, and just go towards it and motivate yourself, because nobody else will be the essence of your motivation. Just do things you like to do. And I really want to say that all these things that he's feeling is not really what I would want to be in life. But I do agree with him sometimes. You know, people, especially the celebrities, which life has been surrounded with parties and alcohol and, you know, drugs, sex and violence, basically. Thing is that they got so much to say about you know, their life. They got a book, and all these books, I'm like, was your life really that interesting? Because my life, for example, like, you know, I'm a person up to myself. Sometimes I got really good friends outside of my real life. Like, I can, you know, on one hand, I can say people that I can really entrust. I got 2 best friends that I can really entrust and tell them anything, you know, to get through life, and they're there for me to help me out, and I'm there for them to help them out. It's about the mutual understandings and supporting each other. But, you know, life like that I had, I think I could have easily make a book, honestly, and I would have had lots of things to say, coming down from a psychological standpoint of a human being. And all these people, you know, that were high places, already having you know, lots of influence from other people. You always ask yourself, you know, they got all these books to say all these things, but most of the things that they say is very superficial. It's very, you know, shallow, not shallow, but just on the out shell. You know? There's nothing in the shell. Route 72 is the head, but of course this is not everybody. It is full of eager trainers written about. Frankly, what losers? Aw, man, are you serious? Damn, man, this. You see, that's the basic, you know, the disregard of human behavior. Like that's how some people tend to judge others, you know. But it seems he isn't liking his life, his working place here. And we got 5 Pokeballs. That is very cool. Stairs lead to the cave, so be careful. Yeah, I saw that cave, but we sadly cannot proceed forward. I believe we're gonna end it here. We're just gonna get a new Pokemon, and hopefully it should be a very good mon. Are you kidding me? That's another flying Pokemon. And another female. That is insane. Wait, do we got 3 females here? Are you? No. Oh god, this is terrible. Oh no, that's bad. That's bad. Okay. We're still in the clear. We're still in the clear, actually. That was terrible. Oh my god, no, Demone! Oh god! Holy shit! That was terrible. That was a mixed click. I'm so used to seeing. I'm so used to basically seeing stats right here and not switch. They should have probably made stats right here because it's so easy to. I wanted to check stats, but then I clicked, and then I didn't see the pursuit. So that was an amazing turn by my wild Pokemon Tailo here. What the hell is up with this? Holy hell! I just lost a Pokemon Demone. That's just terrible. By the way, guys, there's actually a pledge on Patreon that allows one Pokemon to be named after you, of course, if you're the pledger. Per game, of course. You're gonna be in all my games. Probably a couple of times, depending if I die, and probably get a new Pokemon named after you. Depending on how many pledgers become the pledger of that goal, will depend. Oh, actually, I'm going to watch out. We lost Demone. No, that is just terrible. I'm sorry. That, you know what? I'm not gonna apologize. Clearly, I had my reasons, and that was a misclick, and I wasn't focused enough. But the misclicks happen. I'm using a joystick. I'm using a gamepad, but still, that was just wow. Wow. It has a little spirit that makes it brave. It's a good Pokemon. I like it. We're gonna call it. I also really appreciate the little sprites here that we going. Pyra. We can call it Pyra. I think it's a or Directy. Nah, Pyra. We're gonna call. Nah, Pyra. It sounds like more flamish. We're gonna call it. You know, my name is a very stupid, but Directy. Yeah, not Directy. What? Nah, Diva wouldn't make much sense now, would it? What should we call it? We're gonna call it May because we can. Let's just call it May. See what May is all about. Let's check out her nature. Actually, I haven't checked out Pokemon. I don't know if there's natures. I know there's inner focus. There's abilities. Likes to run. Run. You mean fly? Run. Okay. That's likes to run. Now this one I understand. Well, actually, you know. Well, actually, does this thing even have? Forget it. Not gonna go too much specific into it. It's got Kansai, so this Pokemon Majesty can definitely see things. Good guts. It's got guts. Wow. So we got two Pokemon with guts. I'm definitely gonna need to watch out so I don't make mistakes that I did just recently. Thank you very much, guys, for watching. If you did enjoy, be sure to give that like button some love and leave some feedback. Again, as I mentioned, it really means a lot and it motivates me. But most of all, for the future of this channel, Patreon is made, and as it stands right now, Patreon is going to be important. So if you can afford to pledge, if you can afford and you really want to see me continue with my things, please go check it out. Share and spread the awareness of my existence back on YouTube. There has been a lot of people unsubscribing for, of course, reasons that I made. I've came out letting people know that probably not going to be back, but competitive is the one that I'm not really interested in. 7th generation, just not my thing right now. Maybe the old generation are going to come back, but again, Patreon for that is important. So go check it out, read on it, and if you can afford, you know, I really appreciate it. But anyways, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, take care of yourself. Peace.